Good day, everyone. It's Mark with Elias Wolf, ready to do part 3 of the 3 W's of retail. So the first one we covered was wear layer. The second one we covered was warranty. And now we're going to cover what is waterproof. There are so many products on the market today that are waterproof. They all have similar warranties. They're all making the same claims. The one thing that I want to make sure you guys are aware of is what exactly does waterproof mean? How is it supported by a warranty? Because we all know that waterproof now is being marketed so heavily, and frankly, if you don't have marketing that says your product is waterproof, you're really going to have a hard time selling flooring. So the first couple of things we're going to look at today is what makes the floor waterproof, meaning ingredients, and what does the warranty state that helps protect you in case.
I need TP. Do you have any TP?
Dude, I am sitting here trying to make a classy video. What are you doing?
Are you threatening me?
Dude, get upstairs. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. I thought it would be a good idea to let them watch Beavis and Butthead during our pandemic, but apparently it was not a good idea.
Don't threaten Cornelio.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to it. Hope you enjoyed the show. Anyway, when it comes to waterproof, there really is no national standard. Each manufacturer determines the level of waterproof by the absorption rate over time that the panel is submerged. And each manufacturer does their own testing. So with that, every bit of product out there can certainly be classified by waterproof based on the results they're trying to achieve to define, is it waterproof or not? And that can be very, very confusing. What that essentially means is that, let's say you sell a waterproof floor that has a core that has a component that is wood and bamboo dust mixed with PVC. We know that wood and bamboo are not waterproof. We know that if it's mixed with another component like PVC, it can be extremely water resistant, but the product could in fact change shape depending on how much moisture and over time. So let's say you sell a product that has a list of ingredients that is in addition to the PVC, wood, bamboo, dust, limestone dust, marble dust, and let's say your installer puts it down properly, everything's great, your customer lives in it, and then over time it gets saturated, or maybe there's some moisture issues underneath, or whatever the case is, and that floor starts to gap, it starts to buckle, it starts to delaminate. What happened to that waterproof floor? That end user is going to come back and see you and go, wait a second, you sold me a waterproof floor. The one thing that I want you to remember today is, as you start doing research into what is or what is not waterproof, ask your reps about the ingredients. One of the reasons I love the Mannington product and I have a lot of comfort is that the ingredients are simple. It's polymer. It's heavy plastics. There is nothing in the polymer core that is set to absorb a large amount of moisture. Heavy plastics are completely stable. So when it comes to Mannington and their polymer core, it's either going to be expanded or it's going to be solid. I know that the list of ingredients will not allow for moisture absorption. When it comes to the backing, they use a closed cell neoprene. Those products are non-porous. Some of the waterproof products on the market today have backers and backings that are porous, held together with resins and adhesives. So there's a lot to be defined as what is or what is not waterproof. Ladies and gentlemen, I like to keep it simple. What's the core made of and what's on the back? Because that tells 80% of the story. The other 20% of the story is told in the warranty, where the manufacturer says, how is it waterproof? Meaning that the core may change minimally in dimension, or on the installation instructions, they might require a 6 mil poly to protect their waterproof floor from moisture. As sales professionals, I just want to encourage you to do some research on what you're selling. And the reason is just everything right now is being so overly marketed as waterproof when in fact the warranties are basically, it's a top-down warranty, meaning water will not go through the plank and come out the bottom. So ladies and gentlemen, this sort of wraps up our 3 W's of retail. The first one we did was cupcakes and muffins. We discussed wear layer. The second one was how's my hair, and that covered the warranty. And the third, just trying to keep it short, is just an overall ask what waterproof means. Look at the list of ingredients if they're not proprietary or available, or at least ask. Look at the installation instructions to see if your waterproof product requires a poly to protect it against moisture. So much stuff is going on right now. Just make sure you're selling top quality brands with top quality ingredients. And if that's what you feel so inclined to do, look no further than Mannington. Best scratch resistance on the market. Ingredients that definitely lend themselves to make sure that they are truly waterproof. And the backing is a closed cell neoprene, which not only is non-porous, but it's also the quietest pad on the market today. And remember what I said about selling better goods? Why do the same amount of work for less money? Ladies and gentlemen, with that, thank you so much. Great selling. And once again, you rock. I have another video coming out. We're going to discuss the fit and finish of Lausanne hardwoods. Stay tuned. Thanks for everything. And remember to be the calm in the storm. Ladies and gentlemen, as a real quick PS to the previous video, Tony, this bow tie is for you. That is Tony over at Lawrenceville Building Supply, some great folks to do business with. And to answer some of your questions out there, yes, I do tie my own bow ties. This is not a clip-on. Just want to make sure you guys know that. Y'all have a great weekend.